the Golden State Warriors select James Wiseman from the University of Memphis.
This next big star at the Golden State Warriors couldn't even get a rookie contract at Detroit. Talk about falling star. Well, he's still very young, but the story of 22-year-old James Wiseman has been all about downfalls. A promising guy from Memphis, he was pitched as the guy the Warriors needed to be good again and was picked by the Dubs in the 2020 draft as the second overall pick, and high hopes were pinned on him. Even Golden State Hall of Famer Chris Mullin was expecting a lot. He said,
James Wiseman will fit perfectly with the Warriors. Just an incredible, talented young man. And I think he's going to be a guy you plug in and play right away.
Well, let's look at what Draymond Green had to say. He shared a picture of young Wiseman sporting a Warriors jersey from the We Believe era, demonstrating how happy they were to have him. As for the Dubs' first-round pick from the previous year, ex-player Jordan Poole said in his post-selection reaction that, "I can't wait to have him over here." Yeah, everyone was buzzing. Even he was full of energy and vigor, eager to get on the court and show why he was here. The dude said,
I'm truly ready just to go to Golden State and just to go and just learn as much as possible and just be the best version of me and just work every day. I've been playing like a lot of pickup games and stuff this summer, and I'm just really improving my game every day. So I'm ready and I'm prepared.
Wiseman only appeared in 3 games for Memphis in the 2019-2020 season due to an NCAA conflict. Even though Wiseman had not participated in organized basketball in over a year, he was ready to give the Warriors everything he had. Versatility, being able to rebound, run the floor, block shots, and just space the floor out. This dude could do a lot of things. So what happened? He didn't just forget basketball all of a sudden. Was he not good enough? Did he forget how to space out the floor? Was he not ready to ball out? So many questions. Only here do we have the answer. Fellas, it's not like his career was in jeopardy from the beginning. He actually had a decent start for Dub Nation. Following his November draft selection on December 22nd, 2020, he made his NBA debut against the Brooklyn Nets, putting up 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals in a 125-99 loss. On January 27, 2021, Wiseman defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves 123-111 while scoring a season-high 25 points and pulling down 6 rebounds. Everything seemed okay at this stage with him gradually integrating into the team. But you know what happened next? Injuries. Nothing has ruined more careers than injuries, and Wiseman was just another victim. Perhaps his biggest enemy has been his own body. The first shot came when he was diagnosed with a torn meniscus in his right knee on April 11th. After successfully undergoing surgery on April 15th to repair his torn meniscus, he was declared out the rest of the season, and he just couldn't get better. Wiseman was then assigned to play games for the Golden State's NBA G League affiliate team, the Santa Cruz Warriors, on March 9th, 2020, before making his way back to the NBA. Although he did not make a comeback on March 16th, it was fleeting, as he was called back the following day. On March 20th, he had another setback in his rehab, and Golden State cut him off. His season-long absence was declared on March 25th. Another season gone, another chance missed. Although he did win the title with the Warriors, another disappointing season ended for him in the Bay Area. On July 10th, 2022, in the 2022 NBA Summer League, Wiseman made another injury comeback. At least he tried to, tallying 11 points, posting 2 blocks, and grabbing 2 rebounds in a 86-85 victory against the San Antonio Spurs. But his fortunes for the Warriors just couldn't get better, as you guessed it. This 3-6 campaign was a complete nightmare for the center. The Warriors' overall performance declined both offensively and defensively when he was playing. This notably affected Stephen Curry, whose net rating fell 32 points from plus 12.5 to negative 19.5 anytime Wiseman played with the Finals MVP. Even more telling was the fact that the 7-foot Wiseman on the court somehow made the Dubs a worse rebounding team. The possibility of Wiseman succeeding with the Warriors was gradually diminishing. In fact, it never materialized during 60 games, nearly 3 seasons, most of which were wiped out by, as you guessed it, repeated knee injuries. And it got even worse. Wiseman's timetable with the Warriors hit triple zeros in February 2023. He was so crap, even his manager was feeling bad for him. Steve Kerr said,
I think that's a fair question. One of the things that I tell James from time to time is I feel bad for him because of the circumstances. See, he's had a tough go with the injuries. The injuries have definitely set him back. But bottom line is he's a really talented young guy playing on a veteran team.
And at last, D-Day arrived. He got axed and was traded to the Pistons in a 4-team transaction that brought Gary Payton II back to the Golden State Warriors from the Trailblazers. The decision to move Wiseman back was less a matter of front office unanimity than a front office majority. What next was a glaring question that needed some answering. With his diverse range of skills, what could this 22-year-old accomplish? He is still talented. His ex-teammates have shown all kinds of belief in him. Thompson is his fan, in fact. I know James had greatness ahead of him. It can be hard, he said, at times when a young player and you're trying to establish yourself. But James is such a smart young man that he'll be in the league for a long time. While Curry also thinks the dude still has a long way to go, saying, "You wish things happened quicker or sooner, but his story is still developing." Nobody's putting a pin in that right now. He's a young dude, super talented, he works hard. I'm confident he'll be able to figure it out. It's just a matter of fact. And they may be right. One can say Wiseman's career looked on the rocks after 7 did not plays and less than 25 total minutes through the first 10 games of this season. With that being said, add insult to injury. This time, he got the news that he will be a free agent next summer. The big man and the Detroit Pistons were still at odds over a rookie contract. Since the Warriors selected Wiseman's 4th-year option at this time last year, he's still bound to the team through 2023-2024. He will thus play for the Pistons for the entire season and earn $12.1 million before becoming eligible for an unrestricted free agency the following summer. Jeez, this guy can't catch a break, can he? But hold on a minute, this dude is making a comeback. In a 32-point loss to the Philadelphia 76ers, the 7-footer finished with 20 points, 13 rebounds, and he followed that performance on Saturday against the Milwaukee Bucks with 17 points, 6 rebounds, and a career-high 5 assists. Though Detroit was destroyed once more in another 32-point loss. The 22-year-old's recent play has impressed Detroit fans on social media, as well as head coach Monty Williams, who continues to come under scrutiny as the losing streak extends. The funny thing is that Friday's game was just his 6th 20-point game of Wiseman's career, with Saturday's performance just the 3rd time he'd backed up a 20-piece with at least 15 points in the following game. These stats are wild but show considerable improvement, something James can definitely build on. He is still 22 years old, and with a mere 84 games of NBA under his belt, Wiseman has more basketball ahead of him than behind him. This is a sorry story for a once 5-star recruit. Fortunes change, destiny arrives, and sometimes it's not what you want it to be, is it? That's just life. The guy is young, and with some improvement, he can redeem his career. You look for miracles, and miracles do happen, and honestly, God owes one to James Wiseman after all he's been through. His time will come, just like Victor Wembanyama. What do I even need to tell you about this guy? He's unstoppable. His rise in the NBA has been nothing short of a miracle itself. So what are you guys waiting for? Click the video because Pick and Roll has got this story covered for you guys as well.